What's up, everyone? Here I am with another video, this time with some Diablo 4. I just wanted to make this little PSA, little helpful video. And also, first of all, I hope you guys are enjoying the expansion. It's been insanely fun for me, having a blast playing Necro. And yes, not really playing Warlock, not yet. Alright, just wanted to go through a loot filter, which I made this one for more of an endgame loot filter. Once you have your starter gear out of the way, you know, torment levels forward from 1 to 12. This one is more specific to that point in the game, I would say. This one just for fun. I personally recolor mine to pink because I really want to see the pop-off moment. But I still, even though it's just for fun, I would leave this on. Just so you guys have a little bit of fun as well. So yeah, 4GA, if you luck sack, congrats. Codex check, self-explanatory. Every time you see a codex upgrade, is gonna show for you. So let me see if I have any items I could show. Sadly, I don't. This is looks. But yeah. This is specific to codex. You don't have to put any other conditions or anything. I would suggest put a recolor. I put mine like this gray, dark color. Just so, well, oh, this is not for me to use for crafting or anything. But I left all the recolors off. If you guys compare to the one I'm using on my own build. I have recolors, I have show, hide stuff. I left this the way it is for accessibility purposes. Some people are colorblind, so, you know, just leave the way it is. If you want to, just come here, visibility, recolor, and pick whatever color you want. So like, pick the hex color. If you have the hex code as well, we can just paste inside here. So yeah, that's codex check. Set charms. So for my case, I want to play Blood Lens Necro, the Shadow Lens. So I'm going for the piece of the Black Shroud. So I put this here. If you're looking for a specific piece of the set, just tag it here. Otherwise, just leave it and it's going to show any piece of the set. And in my case, I want Darkness Skills. And Darkness Skills only. So keep that in mind, is very important. If you put as required, it will only show anything that has Darkness Skills. If you want to be more loose with it, oh, I just want to complete the set, and ideally, I want Darkness Skills. So just come here, but that's optional. And there you go. I would suggest, if you're looking for only set completion, I would put another affix just in case. But in my case, I'm going for required because I'm on Torment 10. So I'm looking for those like juicy upgrades only. If you want greater affix, same deal. Don't forget, if you tag this, it has to have a greater affix. And then if you select multiple affixes, charms can only have 2. So I would keep it as 1. Alright, let's test it out so you guys see it working in action. So I have my Beru of the Black Shroud. Let's drop it here. And just so I show it's working, I'll drop another assortment of items here. Drop a seal, rare charm. And if I press X, which is my configured key, you guys can see. Shows, doesn't show. So yeah. This is only for the stuff you want to see. And I'll leave the loot filter in the description on a paste bin link or something. Don't worry about that part. I'll figure it out. But yeah, description and pin comment as well. Charms and seals. This is for your talisman. So only charms and horadic seals. I want to see legendary, unique, and mythic unique only. You don't have to set anything else, like I just showed. With the legendary seal. Legendary seal. And if I drop my Bloodless Scream unique charm, same deal. Alright, next. Ancestor uniques. In my case, I'm looking for Mutilator Blades. So let's do plate. Save. And I want Ancestral only. If you untag this, make sure to either tag none or remove the properties. In my case, I'm looking for Ancestral only. If you only untag this, the item will not show. So be careful. So let's get Mutilator Blades. So sure it's working. There it is. Pressing again the hotkey. And also, the hotkey is you can configure over here. Gameplay. Highly recommend activate this. Enable loot filter shortcut. Then you go to controls. Scroll down a little bit. There it is. Toggle loot filter. So you're sure it is working. It doesn't have a default. This is what I put. I don't use X for anything. So you can put mouse button, whatever you want. So you can quickly toggle real quick to see if it's working. All right, in my case, it is working. There you go. I left the items on the ground just so you guys can see it is actually working. Oh yeah, let me show what happens if you have this untagged. So yeah, see, even though I have the requirements for it, it is ancestral, it has a GA, everything, it's not showing because I forgot to either remove this or say none. None will not show because this is ancestral. This is for ancestral uniques only. Either remove, and then you see the uniques regardless. And there you go, it's back. All right, next one. Defensive crafting. Defensive crafting, and for those over here, those last three, highly recommend you guys recolor it. This way you don't mistake with other items. So this one I selected for defensive crafting only. So anything in the armor category. And if you really use defensive affixes on your amulet or ring, check those. I personally don't use defensive stuff on jewelry. So only select, let's say I'm looking for gloves that has like, let's see, max life. Let's see, maximum life. And intelligence. Make it very simple. And again, ancestral only. If you want to see any type, delete. And there you go. Same thing. Since this is for crafting, check all of those. From common to legendary. Because you can go to the Horadic Cube, you can add affixes, remove affixes. There's a bunch of recipes. So yeah, in this case, I'm gonna remove those. Because this is for you guys. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And if you're looking for specifics, as required, so it only show me if the item has at least one of those. So let's say int. Let's see what else. Thorns for some reason, and max life. I selected 3, but it has to have at least one of them. And if you want to be even more specific, let's say I only want GA intelligence. Otherwise, don't show me. It will only show if it has this one in this case because we're really narrowing it down. But if you tag 2 of them, there you go. This way, oh, either intelligence or max life will show. And I'm not showing some of those items because I don't have all of them. I just wanted to show the more simple ones. But yeah, it is working. Don't worry. Oh, let me change this back to optional. All right. Offensive crafting, same thing. Just come here, item type, select all the weapons you want, all the jewelry you want. Don't need to select all because there's some weapons that have higher damage values. It's not the same anymore as it used to be pre-expansion. So let's say I want a daggers because they're really fast and I don't really care about the damage value. Or I want maces because they're like 1.1 attack speed and they're one of the highest attack per second weapons. Let's say, oh, I want maces with intelligence, weapon damage, and attack speed. No, weapons cannot roll attack speed. Crit damage. There you go. And show me whatever has weapon damage. Optionally. Or again, if you want to be specific. Alright. I want very specifically those three. And only show me if it has either weapon damage or int. There you go. It must have one. So there you go, same deal. Okay, in the expansion, there is this recipe of turning white items, common items, straight into uniques. So let's say I'm looking for Bloodless Scream, for example. Only remember whatever the item type is. It can be armor as well. I'm just giving this as an example. So I pick Two-Handed Scythe, check, and there you go. Again, if you want only Ancestrals, highly recommend, because this is, once again, for endgame. Ancestral, white item, done. Doesn't need to have a GA or anything because once you turn into a unique, it's gonna reroll the stats anyway. So if you don't want Ancestral, delete this. Otherwise, keep it on. And hide all for trash. Anything you don't want stays here. Mythics, I decided to leave off because who doesn't want to see mythics? And you can also scrap for sparks anyway. And yeah, that's basically it. It's all the stuff we have for loot filters. Again, I will leave in the description a link. Let me just double check if everything is all right. All right, perfect. So yeah, link in the description for the loot filter, and enjoy the season. See you guys in the next one.